experiment. Take one.
1 minute. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome. This is, well, it's a bit of an experiment really. We kind of figured that as the live stream's on summer holiday, but we're here doing the Skype stream, that we'd record just a short kind of GA news stuff for the week and put it out at the live stream kind of time really. So let us know in the comments whether you think it's worthwhile or that we should basically spend our time picking our noses making cups of tea. I don't know.
But who knows? Maybe you want your little slice of aviation news delivered to you by us.
Who knows? Who knows? So kicking off, I guess the big news of the week really, is probably the Staverton thing. They're
still having staff issues, aren't they?
Are they? I spoke to Jonathan Ivey, the MD, this week.
Jason
Ivey, even? Yeah, not Jonathan Ivey. He's probably sorry, Jason Ivey. Good catch there, Ed. Clearly, I mean, basically, 3 air traffickers resigned a while ago, and that kind of was a big hit. I don't know. Air traffickers, apparently, you can't make them straight away.
They're not an instantaneous thing,
take a while to train and brief and get validated and everything. It just seems to take a long time. And because there's a kind of nationwide shortage of air traffickers, there are people being poached by airports all over the country, many of whom probably have got a bigger budget than a Gloucester, which is a kind of one of those smaller regional airports, doesn't really have any commercial traffic, so it's going to struggle to compete with the Bristols, Southend's, etc. I say Southend, not sure what's going on there at the moment, but with the bigger airfields, shall we say. And then today there was some news coming out that the ILS is now taken offline there because there was a helicopter accident that caused some damage to the DME thing, and the CAA said no ILS without DME. So that's going on. So if it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, absolutely.
They are definitely suffering with that, aren't they?
They are indeed. And in fact, there was another note today saying due to ATC illness, as in someone who's already working there, Sunday's going to have restricted hours. So they've down to 1 air trafficker. And we all know that air traffickers need regular breaks for cups of tea and stuff. So they'll effectively be closed or indemnity. Yeah. So not a good thing there at all. In general, the news is quite light at the moment, mainly because there's this big aviation event coming
Oshkosh.
up.
Oshkosh. And we do know that at Oshkosh there's going to be a few highlights. Some are big and obvious. Bert Rutan is back as a big guest at the show. He'll be celebrating, I think it's the 50th anniversary of the Very Easy first flight. And it's 5 years since Bert was last at Oshkosh. Which is usually one of the cool things about Bert turning up at Oshkosh is he's got a mate who's got a beach starship who flies him in, so that usually means we get a beach starship at the show, which I don't know, I get excited about. Other things happening at Oshkosh, there is, and again I'm quite excited about this, there's a 2/3 scale P-38 Lightning coming, which is a massive home building odyssey for a home builder. And it's never been seen really outside of where it was built, and that's coming to Oshkosh, fulfilling a many years of invite. EA invited this aeroplane years and years ago. It never came, and the current owner is going to be bringing that. So that's really cool. There's some home built anniversaries. They're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Swearingen SX300, which I know is an aeroplane you like.
I do.
The Kit Fox as well is 40 years old. Amazingly.
If the SX300 is a pocket rocket, and it is probably the definition of a pocket rocket, what's the Kit Fox? A pocket what?
Pocket gummy bear. So that's cool. I am looking forward to Oshkosh, and that is closed now.
Looking at Bert Rutan and his amazing
sideburns.
Do you think him and Guy Martin have ever been seen in the same room?
If they have, then Guy Martin's sideburns would have felt
inferior.
Pretty much, inferior and embarrassed to be in the presence of Bert's sideburns. But it'll be cool to see Bert.
Yeah, so a couple of things. If you are a member of the Flyer Club and you're going to Oshkosh, then let us know, and I'll tell you how you can let us know in a minute, because we'll buy you a beer. We'll buy you a beer at Oshkosh. We're going to set up a time and a place at Oshkosh and meet up, and we'll buy you a beer. We're going to create a WhatsApp group. Watch your emails. We'll send out an email so you can register to this secret free beer WhatsApp group.
I know, but how cool is that? Who else gives you free beer at Oshkosh? Well, actually, quite a few people, but still.
Yeah, yeah, they give us free beer, not so much
No, not yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let watch out for that WhatsApp group, and then if you're at Oshkosh and you're a member, then
And if it's your first year at Oshkosh, then we've got a really good video, which is 5 tips for the first timer. Some important, some less. Well, I don't know. They're all pretty important.
they are.
Number 4, you don't have to experience the sauna loo. You can go and find the proper loos, which are attached to.
Yeah,
So
I'd say
that's online.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Funny enough, so you need to the free beer token will actually be in the landing fees part of your membership, and at the moment that's not there yet, but it will be. It will be. It's not there yet, but there is another thing at the moment, which is the free mug. So there's now a free mug token there. So if you're a member, go to the landing fee page, print off your free mug token, or bring it with you on a phone. Come into Wardswick on a Wednesday, and we'll give you a free mug. Not during Oshkosh week because
we won't be here.
No, absolutely. So look out for that, and there'll be a free beer token there as well, which can't ask for more than that, can you really?
Very good.
What else have we got? Just a quick reminder. Obviously, if you're watching this, there's no live stream. That's because live stream's on holiday, and this is pre-recorded. I guess there's some other news. Cats came out with news. Cats do some distance.
They're in the commercial world.
They're in the commercial world.
Yeah.
Basically, if you want to do your ATPL returns, Cats are one of the people you might choose to go to. There's a range of people. Other providers are available, but Cats have just announced a pay-as-you-go ATPL course. The written part of the ATPL, I think, depending on who you go to, is roughly speaking 2.5K.
Right.
Which, given the amount of work that you have to do, is actually pretty cheap per hour.
Yeah.
It's probably the cheapest flying instruction per hour you'll ever have, even if you have to instruct yourself by reading books and stuff. But I think you pay something like 220 quid a month for 9 months or something.
Okay.
But check it out. Check it out on the news.
That's not bad. At the other end of kind of learning, there's the Biggles books. The Biggles books are back.
They're not the textbooks then?
They're not the textbooks. No, it's a very different style of. I learn all about World War One flying in a fictional way, but and who would have guessed that Biggles books would return? But anyway, a publisher's bought Captain W.E. John's the rights to his books, and they've decided to reissue those. And I know a few people love that. There's I think there's 16 titles in all.
There are 16. It's probably. I'm going to go for like more than 45 years, and probably more than 50 years since I've read.
Oh yeah. Oh
anything
yeah.
like that.
I confess I have not read them.
I'm just kind of wondering if you read it, whether it just seems ridiculously dated or not.
And some people have probably forgotten this, but in the 80s there was a movie called Biggles, which was shot in the UK, and I think probably most people have forgotten this, but they used stomps pretending to be Sopwith camels, and it was like an adventure movie where Biggles was this. It was a bit like James Bond, but I honestly haven't made this up. Look it up. That movie is out there.
It was like
somewhere.
James Bond, but not quite as successful as that franchise.
Yeah. Well, no. Clearly, they made the one film, and it's all but forgotten, except by nerds like me.
By you, yeah. In other news, this didn't make the newsletter this week because we only heard about it today. The UK now has an aviation minister, which I guess maybe we didn't have one yesterday, but we got one today. A chap called Michael Caine, but spelled Kane.
Let's hope he doesn't blow the bloody doors off.
Let's hope he doesn't blow the bloody doors off. So we'll see what Michael Caine brings. What else have we got? Big event this weekend. 2 big events this weekend.
Oh yeah.
The first one, obviously, Pilot Careers North, Pilot Careers Live North, which is our event. It takes place at the Concorde Conference Centre, Manchester Airport. Called that because Concorde's inside. Great show. Yeah. If you're thinking about a commercial career, come along. Tickets available for www.pilotcareerslive.com.
Second only to that is Slapecosh, which is probably the UK's biggest fly-in across 3 days. Certainly one of the most funnest fly-ins. That's taking place at Slape, obviously. I know they've had hundreds of people PPR for that.
Yeah.
And looking like the weather's going to be somewhat reasonable. So
yeah. There are a couple of other aviation events coming over the next, not this weekend, but I think they start sometime next week, which bring with them chunks of restricted airspace.
That'll be Farnborough and Fairford, I guess.
And Fairford, Royal International Air Tattoo, yeah. So.
Yeah, but you definitely want to check the MOVE AIC's for those.
Yep. But I had a look at the Mauve AICs the other day because I live such an interesting life, and there's a shed load of stuff going on at the moment. You're going to be picking your way through all the little bits of restricted airspace.
That's all right. I mean, the airspace around Farnborough isn't that busy or congested, is it? So.
Well, no one goes there anymore because they got themselves swathes of controlled airspace for not very many movements or not very many passengers. That's for sure.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a boo-boo to give you a heads up on. In our calendar and elsewhere, there was a barbecue advertised at Western Zoyland on the 13th of July. That is not on the 13th of July all.
It's on the 7th of September, isn't it? Yeah.
They kind of phoned out and went, it's on the 7th. We're not quite sure.
Know where it happened.
Because it's elsewhere as well. So I think we're not going to take the
blame for that. But it was in our newsletter. But if we can correct a wrong, that's it.
That's it, yeah. So I guess that's about it, really, isn't it?
It is.
I don't know whether this is worth doing or not. Let us know. Should we carry on or not?
Yeah. Is it a little slice of information that you're happy to get? Maybe you sit and watch while you drink your coffee. Who knows?
Absolutely. And lastly, at the end of this, you may get a bonus video, which could be all about mags at Nicholson McLaren, which is a visit we went on.
Yeah.
However, that's not fully finished yet, so if this just goes black, it's because it didn't get finished, and you'll get it in a future week. Look out for a live stream from Oshkosh. We're not quite sure where or when we're going to do that from. Well, it'll be the normal time, won't
What
it?
we can predict is it will be in a shadier spot than last year.
Yeah, we absolutely burnt, man. That was terrible. And we should introduce Keir, who's just sitting off camera. Keir has become an honorary member of the flyer team. We'll be coming to Oshkosh with us, helping produce some
with
great
videography
stuff.
and stuff. Keir, we're going to have to bring you in. You're going to have to.
Poke your head in and wave.
Yes.
No, a bit further.
Keep going.
Bit further.
There he is.
There you go. There's Keir. More of Keir. If you watch the Skype stream on Wednesday.
Yes, which we're doing.
If you watched the Skype stream yesterday, you'll see Keir, because we're about to do the Skype stream now. Right, that's all for us. Have a good one. Have a safe weekend. See you soon. See you at Slate Kosh or at PCN. Bye.
Bye.